Hari Om to everyone. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahai Tejasvinavadhet Tamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Om Shuklam Bharadharam Vishnum Shashivaranam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopasantaye Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada सदा शिव समारंभां शंकराचार्य मध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्य पर्यन्तां वंदे गुरु परंपरां श्रुति स्मृति पुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शंकरं लोकशंकरं शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतो वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रय विनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः अन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः देववेदैः साङ्गवदः क्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः शान्तं न विद्यासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। श्री चिन्मययतीशस्य गुरुं वन्दे तपोवनं तं हिमवत् विभूतिं वै ज्ञानवैराग्यरूपिणं समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविस्वरम्। So on Friday we discussed Tattva Vivekaha Kaha. What is true knowledge? What is true knowledge? And the reply we got, Atma Satyah Tad Anyat Sarvam Mithya Iti So the self alone is true and everything else is false. This is true knowledge. Then we will come into the point that about knowing the self. Sri Ramakrishna once told that one ultimately discovers God by trying to know who this I is. Is this I flesh, the bones, the blood, or the marrow? Is it the mind or the intellect? Analyzing thus, you realize at last that you are none of this. This is called the process of neti neti. In Brihadaranya Upanishad, it is there in second adhyaya, third chapter, sixth mantra, neti neti athata neti neti adeshaha. Athata neti neti adeshaha. Not this, na iti, na. So the process of discrimination, this is the negative style of teaching. Upanishad has imbibed neti, neti, not this, not this, not this, not this. One can neither comprehend nor touch the Atman. It is without qualities or attributes. There is a beautiful verse in Upadesha Sahasri. 11th chapter, 6th mantra. Vyomavat sarvabhutasthaha bhutadepairvivarjitaha sakshi cheta gunashuddhaha brahmaivasmiti kevalaha. Upadesha Sahasri is composed by Adi Shankaracharya ji, and there is no doubt because Sureshwaracharya ji commented upon it, his own disciple. And Upadesha Sahasri to the Vidvat Jana, to the wise realized soul, Upadesha Sahasri is considered as Upanishad. So there Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji is telling, I am Brahman, of the nature of pure consciousness, without qualities, free from ignorance, free from the three states of waking, dream, and deep sleep, living in all beings like the either I am the witness, free from all their defects. It's a beautiful, even the next sloka also related, that nama rupa kriyabhyaha anyaha nitya mukta swarupat man aham atma param brahma chinmatraha aham sada advaya, ever free and different from names, forms, and actions. I am that Supreme Brahman, the self consisting of pure consciousness and always without a second. So this is the thing. Swami Vivekananda said, if I have known the Atman as it is, if we have known that there is nothing else but this Atma, the individual self, that everything else is but a dream with no existence in reality, then this world with its poverties, its miseries, its wickedness, and its goodness will cease to disturb us. Not only wickedness, but also goodness also will cease to disturb us. If they do not exist, for whom or for what shall we take trouble? This is what the Jnana Yogis teach. Therefore, dare to be free, dare to go as far as your thought leads, and dare to carry that out in your life. In Viveka Chudamani, sloka number 412. See, all the quotation I make, I always mention the number and the text, hoping that at least once after the class, you will open the texts, you will study by your own. So, samahitantah karanaswarupe विलोकयात्मानमखण्डवैभवम् विच्छिन्धि बन्धं भवगन्धगन्धितं यत्नेन पुंस्त्वं सफलीकुरुष्व. स्वस्वरूप में अपने चित्तों को स्थिर रख के अखंड ऐश्वर्यशाली आत्मा की साक्षात्कार करो. दुर्गंधमय संसार बंधन को छिन्न करो और यत्न पूर्वक अपना मनुष्य जन्म को सार्थक करो. Think about the self-existence. Make your mind still over there. Try to witness that unbroken, richest valor of Atman. Cut out all the worldly bondage which is full of obnoxious essence, and try to utilize this rarest human life, human birth. Yatnena pungstvam safali kurushva. That is the glory. The thing is,
Can't hear. Can't hear.
Sorry, sorry. So here it says that the seeker should meditate on the Atman, which is devoid of all limitations, which is of the nature of being consciousness, bliss, absolute, and being, and which is one without a second. By doing so, he or she will not be born in this world of suffering again. So what about Tattva Vivekins, about the sadhakas of Vedanta? Now the question may come, are there enlightened souls who have succeeded in their efforts and also recorded their experiences? Of course, yes. And the result of their recording experience are our scriptures. गीता एक अनुभव की कहानी है. तुलसी रामायण इज एक अनुभव की कहानी, पुराण अनुभव की कहानी. Everything is the experience which has been recorded. The number of those who have succeeded in attaining the self or truth down to the age is numerous. Though Bhagavad Gita says that of the thousands who strive to attain the self, only a few succeed, but those few are a huge numbers now. In Taittiriya Upanishad, there is a famous mantra in Brahmajnana Prakashaka mantra. Prathamavalli, Ashtadasha, 18 number mantra. Aham vrikshasya reriva kirtif prishtam gireriva urdhva pavitro vajineva swamitam asmi dravinagum savarchasham sumedha amritokshitaha iti Trishankah Vedanuvachanam. So, it's a famous mantra in, please mute your phone or something. I can't mute from here. The class is going on. Yes. So, the thing is, the mantra says, the sage Trishanku, it is the exclamation of sage Trishanku immediately after attaining the truth, immediately after realization. He told, I am like the topmost twig of the tallest tree. My name has spread far and wide. I am everywhere. I am pure from top to bottom. I am victorious. I am immortal. Even in modern times also, We see a lot of sages. Sant Tukaram, Sant Jnaneshwar, Samarth Ramdas, Narsi Mehta. In South India also we saw a lot of sages. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, Swami Vivekananda. After that, our Param Pujya Gurudev, Srimad Swami Chinmayanandaji Maharaj, and all our acharyas. We have to consider our acharyas as Brahmajnani. Then only the teaching will be fulfilled, otherwise not. It is the disciple's attitude that how I am looking towards my acharya. Now, there is a famous portion in Vachanamrit where suddenly Sri Ramakrishna went into ecstasy. And from the state of ecstasy, he is telling, nowadays I do not see your form. Now I see you both inside me and outside. I see that it is you who have become the universe. All living beings, the 24 cosmic principles, 24 tattva, and everything else. You alone have become mind, intellect, and everything. Now I see that I and the mother have become, mother means Mother Kali, have become one. In America, Swami Vivekananda remarked once, he is with me, the beloved. He was when I was in America, in England, when I was roaming about unknown from place to place in India. What do I care about what they talk? The bodies, they do not know any better. What I, who have realized the spirit and the vanity of all earthly nonsense, to be swerved from my path by babies. Prattle, do I look like that? If we discuss the nature of the self, though it is very advanced discussion, yet I always consider my students that who have come new and who are listening to the Vedanta since last 30, 40 years. So, if we start discussing on nature of the self or Atman, according to Upanishad, Veda, the Atman is beyond thought and word. It can't be expressed. Avang manasagocharam. It is inexplicable. Yet some expressions have been given to make us. The thing is, ignorant people understand it, at least intellectually, so that we may know it. And knowing in the strict sense is not possible because the Atman cannot be known. It is knowledge itself. By knowing, removal of the veil of ignorance is meant. If knowledge is acquired, go away also. Because that which is born will die. Which is born will die. Not so with this takes tattva viveka. So the Atman is revealed when ignorance is removed. The Atman is described in some words, it is true, so that we may understand its experience, its existence. It is, for instance, called Sat Chit Ananda. Existence, consciousness, and supreme bliss. In Kathopanishad, Prathama Valli, Prathama Adhyaya, Tritiya Valli, Tritiya Mantra, 1.3.3. Like there in, if you have Kathopanishad 10, you can see the there the famous mantra is, the whole Gita, Bhagavad Gita has composed or thought of the theme of the Bhagavad Gita is based on this mantra. Atmanam rathinam vidhi shariram rathamevatu buddhim tu sarathim vidhi manah pragrahamevacha. Whole entire Bhagavad Gita has been composed with the idea of this particular mantra. It gives the example of the charioteers to express the nature of the self. And it finally says in Dvitiya Adhyaya Tritiya Valli, 17 number mantra, that what is Atman? Angushtamatra Purushaha Antaratma Sada Jananam Hridaye Sannivishtaha. So that is the final verdict. It says that the self or Atman is the size of the thumb and is ever present in the hearts of the living being. Don't take it literally. Because when Kathopanishad, I taught you, or Guruji has taught, he has explained about the size of the thumb, what does it mean? It is ever present in the heart of the living beings. It has to be carefully and with great patience separated from the body-mind complex. Then alone can a person become immortal. All the Upanishads give similar glorious explanation of Atma. So, now the question is, What is the use of such discussion if the Atman is not comprehended by the intellect? That sort of question comes many times. Vedanta says that vichara or thinking and cogitating about the truth is a good exercise. So it gives us the path of knowledge of threefold. First one is vichara, discrimination or thinking. Then dhyanam, concentration. It's a process of concentrating mind on, it is also deep thinking on the formless. And third one is a combo pack. Listening, thinking and meditating. Sravanam, mananam and nididhyasanam. On the Vedantic truths like you are that, Tattvamasi. The first vichara or discrimination is generally about the temporality and non-eternality of things. What is permanent in this changing universe? This is the fundamental question of the student. He either questions himself as to who he is, or follows the negative method of rejecting everything that is not the real I. Then what is the real I? Because that is not the real I by the method of neti, not this, not this. This sort of vichara or thinking or discrimination purifies the mind, makes the intellect sharp, and brings in this passion for the non-eternal things. So in the verse, Atma Satyam Tad Anyat Sarvam Mithya. So what about Anyat Sarvam Mithya? Today we are spending in critical analysis, I told you, because a lot of people have asked me, what is Vedantic deep? You always tell what is critical analysis, critical analysis. Please at least one day you tell. I told, okay, I will tell. So, in the verse it was there, Anyat Sarvam Mithya. Everything else is unreal. Here Mithya means unreality. But this unreality connotes impermanence. The truth that there is only one reality called Brahman by non-dual philosophy or Advaita. And that the world is a superimposition on that is the spiritual viewpoint, which is called Paramarthika viewpoint. And from the secular viewpoint, What is vyavaharika, transactional viewpoint? Creation becomes a changing reality. Yet this creation, including our body and mind, are impermanent. When the pure effulgent Atman is covered by tamas, full avidya, ignorance, being deluded, the fool takes the body to be the self. From this confusion comes all other negative qualities. About this bondage, Viveka Chudamani says very nicely in verse number 140. Very beautiful verse. Atasmin tad buddhi pravavati vimodasya tamasa viveka bhavadvai spurati bhujage rajjudhishana tato narthavrato nipatati samadhaturadhikaha tato yo sadgrahas sahi bhavati bandhas shrunu sakhe. You know, Viveka Chudamani has composed in various meters that I have learned from our acharyas. Some meter name is Matta Mayuri, crazy, intoxicated, peahen or peacock, anything else. So what does it says? It's a beautiful, it's the last line, the first is in Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji described Maya, that atasmin tad buddhi, that ajnanachanna vyakti who is deluded, full of ignorance, he takes one element thinking other element. There is scarcity of discriminating faculty in that person's mind. That is why he or she misunderstands a rope thinking it is a snake. And he creates a lot of sins within and outside. The whole world is like that. Then he is telling, Srunu Sakhe, Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji, the great Acharya, is welcoming us, greeting us, telling us as friend, oh my dear friend, what is bondage? The bondage is if you hold on to the unreal thing, considering it as real. That is the bondage, actual bondage. मिथ्या वस्तु को सत्य रूप में ग्रहण करना ही बंधन है. What a wonderful, just think. From our scriptures, we can gather the process of soul's evolution in brief. The living being, first of all, is in a state of ignorance where he understands that the world alone is real and everything else is false. As his intelligence grows, ripens, he begins to understand that there is some higher reality. But that reality is vague and is somewhere, maybe in heaven. Further still, the individual understands that the reality or God is within all beings and is hidden. When he does sadhana, the intense spiritual practice with the guidance of a bona fide master, qualified guru, then he finally reaches a stage where he sees the self or God alone. He understands that God alone is real and everything else, the body, the world, everything else is unreal like dream. The thing is, Brahman is qualified by the universe and its living beings. At the beginning, while following the method of not this, neti process, one has to eliminate the universe and its living beings. But as long as I consciousness remains, I am, one cannot but feel that it is God himself who has become everything. He alone has become the 24 cosmic principles. This state is called Vijnanam, Vishesha Rupena Jnanam. Now the question, very common question comes to the Acharya, that what happens to a Brahmagnani, to a realized soul, after he attains knowledge? Second question comes, how does he live in the world? Third question comes, how does he look at the world? Fourth question, how does he behave here in this world until he has Videha Mukti, free from this body? Famous question asked by Arjuna also, you know all. Sthita prajnasya ka bhasha samadhisthasya keshava. Sthitadhi kvim prabhaseta. So the thing is, it's a famous question. Through these ideas are taken up toward the end of all Upanishadic Grantha. The thing is, One thing I just want to mention. No. Yes. A special Vijnana, I just want to tell is what is Vijnana? A special type of knowledge going beyond the three gunas or attributes, can you hear me? Hari Om.
Yes, yes, Swamiji, I can hear you.
Yes, it's a okay. Internet problem, Amma. Internet problem. So, the Jnani gives up the identification with the worldly things, discriminating not this, not this. Only then he can realize Brahma. But the Vijnani is more intimately intimated with Brahman, realizes something more. He realizes that the steps are made of the same materials as the rooftop or patio. The Vijnani sees that the reality which is attributeless is also saguna with attributes. The same water in Antarctica is becoming glacier with form. In Bhakti Hema, निराकार साकार होते हैं. So in that, a Brahma Jnani remains in this world, transact with the world with the full knowledge that how it will be, how they will be. So this is the factor of today's thing, and